today morning, the internet has just been buzzing, because it's been a long time coming. Now, the death of Monica Kimani hit us with, we were like, hey, conspiracy theories. Everybody had a story, especially with Jowie, because he was a very social person. Everybody knew Jowie. With Jackie Maribe, she was on the news. She actually even reported the death of the businesswoman Monica Kimani as if she had no ties, as if nothing. She went on national news and reported it as just
another story
out there. But you know, the family of Monica Kimani have just been searching for justice, and they've been very relentless about this, considering her death happened in the year 2018. So all these years, just always following procedure, always going to the next court date, delays, then comes COVID, as in it has just been a lot for them, and it's good for them to finally have closure. Now this morning, the court found the first accused, who was Jowie, guilty of the murder of Monica Kimani. They said the prosecution has proved that beyond reasonable doubt and the evidence against him that this man actually did unalive Monica Kimani. And the second accused was Jackie Maribe, was found not guilty. And I think the only thing she was actually guilty of was concealing evidence, or rather knowing about these things, or the fact that her car was used in the crime, or rather Jowie was using her car at the time of the crime. And also she knew about everything, but she did not say anything. So she was found not guilty of murder. We're not sure if she was found guilty of any other charges, but the most important one that everyone was looking for closure, just to Wusa, was the murder. Because at the end of the day, this is a life that was taken. This is somebody that passed away. This was someone's daughter, someone's sister, someone's friend. This was a human being who was killed, and we have to find who actually did it. And immediately after the ruling was made that Jowie was actually found guilty, he released a music song. He released a gospel, a lyrical video actually, by the name Nakuabudu, which is on YouTube right now. And because Kenya is not a real place, obviously people had opinions about this whole thing. By the way, yes, the ruling was made today, but the sentencing will happen, I think, next month on March the 8th. Celebrities also had an opinion about it. And Eddie Butita, we know him, is very creative. He's behind a lot of shows and TV series that we've been seeing on television. And he had an opinion about it, and he said, I have been working on a great script inspired by Jackie and Jowie's case. Finally, the judgment is out. Now let's tell the story. Script mode activated. And I'm just like, hey, wait a minute. People's lives have just been turned upside down, and the only opinion you had about it was,
kuna movie.
That's a good movie.
Video.
That's a script activated. So I feel like, let's tone down our opinions, kidogo. You could have waited, like a hot minute, like breathe in, breathe out, relax. And even if you had this script, release it later on, because now you're also opening yourself up to legal stuff, because I want to sue somebody. If I was Jackie and somebody's being inspired by how tragic my life has been for the past almost 5 years, of course I'm going to have an opinion about it. Jowie is about to go to prison. Obviously, he's going to want to know what Butita is up to. So I feel like, hey, it's been a whole day. So we're glad it's Friday.
I think as Kenyans, we just need to find a place where we understand boundaries and what those mean. We need to be more empathetic, more sympathetic to people's plight, because imagine the parents who've gone through this ordeal, the family of Monica who've gone through this horrible, horrible 5 years, and just in the moment where they're supposed to go like,
Justice
it's finally over, our daughter is finally going to rest in peace. You go, hey, I got a movie for you guys, and it's going to reenact every single thing that just happened from the story.
Relive the trauma again.
Like, why would you put someone through that situation? You know, even docu-series, people who murdered others, it takes years before these docu-series are released.
Exactly. So for him to just
For him
pounce
to
on
just
it,
say, hey, yo, guys, I have a Netflix series. I'm just like, how insensitive does one person need to be? And it may look as comedy. It may look like comedy to someone. But like, if you're being entirely honest, imagine if your sister, because unfortunately, this is the only way we can drive this message home.
Yeah.
Your sister, your mother, your father was murdered. And for 5 years, you did not know whether you were going to get justice for them. And immediately you actually do get someone convicted for the murder of you. Someone who you thought and you knew was the person who needed to be convicted. And they actually did get convicted. And then someone goes, lakini nimetengeneza ka movie.
That's such a good script.
Niko na ka script. How would you feel? Like, how would you feel? Eddie Butita, I think this is underhanded and very insensitive of you. I honestly don't think sometimes we need to have a response for everything. And I think someone said this the other day, and I'm just like, yeah, that's true. Opinions are like farts. The moment you release them, it may feel like actual relief for you, but guess what? Everyone else in that space is detested and disgusted by it. So we just need to keep our farts to ourselves.